My name's Dennis Batchelor. I'm the in-house paranormal investigator here at the Holy Cross Abbey. Done quite a bit of investigating in the sister's house where we're at tonight. Quite a bit of activity in this building. She says all I could hear was furniture moving and stuff sliding around and banging, and you didn't hear that? And I said, no, I never heard any of it.
On this episode of Paranormal Encounters, we return to Canyon City to investigate the building which once housed the Sisters of the Holy Cross Abbey. With reports of full-bodied apparitions of nuns and furniture being rearranged by unseen forces, many investigators believe that the Sisters' house is more haunted than the Abbey itself. For a few people, one night inside was more than enough, and they refused to sleep in the house ever again. Alright Connor, so tonight we are back in Canyon City. We are at the Abbey, but this time we're going to be investigating the Sisters' house.
Oftentimes you'll catch EVPs and it'll sound like a foreign language. It could be German.
Wer bist du?
Who moved down there?
Faith?
I take it you're not here at the sister's house.
No, I'm not.
Is there anybody here? You heard the door?
It sounded a lot like the door.
Hello?
Dennis?
Sister's house was built in 1931. It housed the nuns that took care of the monastery. They lived in this house. Originally there was 19 of them. They were from Germany originally, spoke broken English. Oftentimes you'll catch EVPs and it'll sound like a foreign language. It could be German. And we've caught German words before as well throughout the Abbey. So one night we were sitting in here, we were doing a session with the Tesla coil and plasma ball. And we had the plasma ball sitting up here. Just prior to that, there was actually a dryer sitting here that they've taken out. And over on this side, we had a Tesla coil. And first off, we spent about 10 minutes filling the room with a lot of energy from the Tesla coil. And then we switched over, turned that off, and began doing kind of a Q&A with just the plasma ball. We had it sitting there and we would ask questions. And as we did, and if you're familiar with how a plasma ball works, if you touch like this side here, you see that lightning bolt going to that wherever you're touching the outer part of that. And so we'd ask a question, and all of a sudden it would start shooting lightning to one particular direction or something, and then it would stop. We'd ask another question, and it might come over to the other side, but it would be a lightning strike like somebody was touching that ball. There was nobody near it. Then what happened later on, as we're just conversing back and forth, somebody had said something that must have struck a bone, because the plasma ball just lit up. The entire thing just lit up like somebody was touching it all around it. It was crazy, and I wished I could remember the question that prompted that. So that was an experience we had down here in the basement. We also get disembodied voices throughout the building. You'll hear somebody just whisper hello, or what are you doing here? Inquisitive type questions as we go upstairs, and I'll tell you a little story about Sean and I up in the hallway. So one night, Sean Crochet, you might have seen him on Portals to Hell with Jack Osborne. He and I were in here investigating one night. We were using the portal. We had it sitting up here on top of this cabinet, and we started asking questions. As we did, we came up with the name Rachel came through. We asked a bunch of different questions. Turned out that she was actually one of the sisters and not necessarily a nun, but stayed into this building. She had one of the upstairs rooms. As we asked these questions, then we asked her to come closer to us because it was kind of weak coming out of the portal. And as we did, we saw that motion light up, and it was pointed towards the front door there. And then the volume in the portal actually got louder. We thanked her and whatnot. The light went out, and we still had a conversation, but she ended the conversation with bye-bye, and when she did, she walked back that direction towards the stairs and set off the motion light again. And then from there on, it was quiet the rest of the evening. Oftentimes, when I'm not in the building, I do a lot of events here, and I bring in paranormal investigators from all over the United States. We gather here, and it's 4 days of investigation while we stay here in the sister's house. I had already left, gone to town. I was nowhere even close to the campus, and there was two guys upstairs, and they heard me several times saying, "Hey guys, you ready? Let's go." And I was nowhere in the building. There was another occasion, there was somebody in this room actually. He was packing up his stuff, getting ready to go. He heard the front door open, me peek in and holler out, "Are you ready yet?" He says, "No, I'll be there in a minute." Come out and realized I was nowhere to be found. Again, I was already over in the monastery somewhere, not even close to this building. So apparently I have a poltergeist or a doppelganger in this building that kind of likes to mimic me. There have been occasions where somebody has been touched, the feeling like somebody's touched them, pulled on a piece of their clothing. Now as we go upstairs, there's another story, and I'll tell you that when we get up there. Here in Sister Teresa's room, I had one of my guests. She was staying in this room, and as you can see, each door has its own key, its own lock. She had locked it up. We all went over to the monastery and we were investigating. Around about 3 o'clock in the morning, Connie, the gal that was staying in the room next to her, she was done investigating. She just wanted to go to bed. Knowing that she would be here by herself, I offered to come over and let her come up to her room, go to sleep, and I'd hang around for about 30 minutes and then leave. All the way over from the monastery to here, all I heard her say is, "I'm tired, I can't wait till I hit the bed." We get into the building. Right below us is the grand room, the living room. So we're sitting in there kind of chatting a little bit. 45 minutes later, I said, "Connie, I thought you were tired." She says, "Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go up and go to bed." So now, fast forward to when we wake up, just before noon, I come into the sister's house here. Connie is in the kitchen. As soon as she saw me, she looked at me, she says, "Oh my God, you didn't hear what was going on last night." She says, "All I could hear was furniture moving and stuff sliding around and banging." And then as we're having this conversation about 5 minutes later, Cindy, the gal that was staying in this room, she comes in and rubbing her eyes saying, "Wow, you wouldn't believe what my room looked like when I got in." "What are you talking about?" She says, "Well, I opened up the door here, came in, and she had this little table sitting over here with her makeup all piled up on top of it." And she says, "When I came into the room, that cabinet was tipped over, the drawer was spread out, all my makeup had fallen all over the floor, and my bed was unmade." She said, "I know nobody got in there because I had the only key." So that kind of explains what Connie was hearing, because Cindy didn't come in until about 5:30 when she discovered her room. That's one of the craziest things that's happened in this particular building. So after everybody left, I went ahead and set up 2 static cameras. I had one over there, one over here. I just let them roll for 2 days. The second day, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was sunny, it was bright. I heard the cameras click. As it clicked, it switched over from day vision to night vision. At that very second, you heard, this room's definitely got something about it. Women and vanity. The nuns were very plain Janes. They didn't like that sort of stuff. Cindy is a very lady, lots of makeup, lots of perfume, and likes to dress to the nines all the time. And I don't think they appreciated it. So that's some of the crazy stuff that's happened here. I hope you guys have a pretty active night too. I hope they come out for you. Yeah.
After our interview with Dennis, Indy and I left for dinner, but before we did, we placed 3 cameras throughout the sister's house. One in the basement, the second floor hallway, and Sister Teresa's bedroom. Our cameras recorded for over an hour and a half, and the only one that had questionable things happen was the one we placed in Sister Teresa's room. At 1 hour and 19 minutes since the cameras began rolling, what you are about to hear is the first time we heard anything like this in the entire time we were gone from the sister's house. We can confirm that this was not Dennis, as he was across the campus at the Abbey doing a paranormal investigation with someone. What is even weirder about this is that we had a camera in the hallway outside the room, and the audio of this was not picked up on his microphone, making this even spookier. Headphones are highly recommended for this part. Oblivious to what has been captured on the camera, it was now dark and time to begin our investigation.
All right, Connor, so tonight we are back in Canyon City. We are at the Abbey, but this time we're going to be investigating the sister's house, which is just across the parking lot from the Abbey. What do you think is going to happen tonight?
Well, according to some stuff that we were told in our interview, there's a nun on the second floor that does not like women that do vanity. So you're wearing makeup, and we were told a story that she just threw someone's makeup all over the floor. So you are definitely going in that room tonight. I'm excited. Are you?
I'm looking forward to seeing what the sister's house has in store. I think we could be in for an active night. Obviously, you never know with investigations, it could go either way. But I've spoken to a lot of people who have told me that they think that this house is more active than the Abbey. A lot of people have had experiences inside of here, and some people are even scared to sleep in certain rooms. So I'm really excited to see what happens, and I really hope that the sisters come out and talk to us.
To start off our investigation, I think we should walk through the sister's house with Ghost Tube and figure out where we want to start, because there are a lot of rooms in this house. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Ghost Tube is now running.
So because Dennis said that a lot of the nuns here were from Germany and spoke broken English, I am going to attempt to speak a little bit of German to them to see if that makes them more likely to come out and talk to us. I'm probably going to pronounce most of it wrong, but I am going to try and talk just a little bit of German just to see if they feel a little more comfortable with that. So let's walk around and give it a go. Hello, mein Name ist India und das ist Connor. Wer bist du? Bist du eine Nonne?
Is there anybody here?
Bitte sprich mit mir. Sprechen Sie English? Another thing as well though, if they do speak mostly German, it's probably going to be difficult for them to use Ghost Tube because it's all English stuff.
True.
What?
Nothing.
Bored.
You're bored. You're bored? What can we do to entertain you if you're bored? Do you want to play a game? so bored. They're bored of us just walking around and speaking German.
Well, I mean, I imagine being a nun wouldn't be the most fun around.
Lou, why don't you ask us some questions? It's probably weird to have outsiders inside your house. My name is Connor and this is India, in case you can't understand German. Whose room is this one? She's wearing makeup. What do you think about that? Would you talk to her if she was in here alone?
We're not here to harm you or intrude. We just want to talk to you if that's okay. Because we've heard you've been making yourself known to people. We've heard that you like to move furniture. If you want us to leave, you'll have to tell us that as well. You don't have to talk if you don't want to, but we're going to have to know that you don't want to talk.
Guardian.
Guardian.
Guardian. Jesus is right there. What do you mean? What do you mean by guardian? Are you talking about Jesus? Just when I put my one step down on the stairs. Can you tell us who this guy is right here?
Are you standing next to Jesus over there?
Are you a guardian or who's the guardian? Hopefully you tell us what you meant by guardian.
Warm.
Warm.
Warm?
It is warm.
It is warm. It's really, I was just thinking it's gotten hotter in here because we turned all the...
Did you hear that noise up there when we came down the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah.
There's a tapping noise at the top of the stairs.
It is warm. Do you want us to put the fans on? For those who are watching this in the future, right now, a lot of the US is in a heat wave. And it's been really hot today. It's been like 98. So it's been warm. And we've had fans on and been trying to cool the place down.
Who touched the plasma ball down here for Dennis? Probably nun spiders up there.
Can you talk to us?
Is there anybody here? Why don't we do an Estes Method upstairs in that room where the makeup gets thrown everywhere?
Okay, let's do that.
You can do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay.
Jealous.
Jealous. And you just said jealous? Somebody jealous? All right, we are doing the Estes Method now. And India is in the vanity room, which we were told that the nun that's in there doesn't like vanity. She doesn't like anyone that wears makeup. My name is Connor, and that's India in the room in there. What is your name?
Harassing.
Are we harassing you? We hear that somebody here likes to move furniture and talk where people can hear them. Are the sisters still here? I have a device right there on the floor with a little red light. If you go near that, it'll light up. Can you do that for me? I just want to know that you guys are still here. I know that this is a holy campus. There's a holy figure behind me. Who is that? Well, can you tell me your name? I'll put my camera down. Why are you here? Have you seen the Holy Ghost? The temperature is changing the REM pod. Are you over there making the temperature go off? There's a temperature change right now in the REM pod and it just went away. Was that you that just made that temperature change go on? Can you light that REM pod up for us? The temperature change is going on again. Can you stop? It is pretty hot on this floor. So that could be why the REM pod is going off with the temperature change. Are any of the sisters still here? Earlier we were up here and the ghost tube said guardian. Were you talking about him, Jesus?
Wendy. Ooh, I just felt an electric shock in my nose. Like at the top of my nose, it felt like an electric shock.
That's weird. Is that you? Did you shock India? Hello?
Stop looking back.
Start looking. I am looking back. What's back there? Hello? Is somebody back there? Oh my God. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there's literally a noise. I just heard a metallic hit. Hello? Gosh. It's a floor squeak. Okay, that was me. My IR is dying. Somebody down there?
I'm just looking.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I just heard a noise down there, a metallic noise of something moving down there. And India just came through in the Estes Method and just said, I'm just looking. Are you down at the end of this hallway? Hello? Somebody back here? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, you said Wendy a few minutes ago. Who's Wendy? Temperature is going off again.
Faith.
Okay. Turned on Ghost Tube while I'm sitting here to see if there's anything else that can come through while India is doing the Estes Method. Who is your favorite abbot? Have you seen heaven? Hello? Oh my God, it scared the crap out of me. Whew, I just got chills so bad. Oh my God, I heard something just move. It made me run. Ooh, that was literally right next to me over there. Hello? Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my God. That just literally made me jump. Somebody down the hallway? As soon as I said that, the temperature just changed. Who moved down there? Hello? I'm gonna go turn and reset that again. I keep having to reset this.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to stop. I'm getting way too hot.
Okay.
Whew.
Something moved in the hallway out there. It literally made me jump. And the temperature keeps going up. I've reset that 4 times now.
It's probably because of the heat.
What do you think? Should we move downstairs, or you want me to try the Estes Method?
It was 12 minutes into my Estes Method session when India was suddenly spooked by something echoing from down the hall.
Do you prefer talking to Connor? What the hell? Somebody just moved down there. I think somebody's in here. Wait.
Yeah.
Connor,
What?
you need to go downstairs. I've just heard the door.
Shut up.
No, like, I've just heard something that sounds like the door.
I heard
we need to go downstairs. I don't know if Dennis has let himself in.
Hold on. You heard the door?
It sounded a lot like the door.
Hello?
Dennis?
Dennis? What do you mean you heard the door?
Like,
Somebody in
a
here?
noise that sounded like somebody letting themselves in.
Hello?
They can't get in without a code. It sounded like this door opening or something.
Well, hang on. Let's check the whole house. Hello?
This door's
Somebody
shut.
in here?
That's what the door sounds like.
That's what you heard?
I don't know. I just heard a really loud noise that sounded like somebody was coming in.
Somebody in here? I think Dennis would have answered us, India, if it was him. Wow, this has got me freaked out. Hello?
Should we call him?
Yeah, we can call Dennis.
See where he is.
Hello? The doors are locked, India. Well, middle of the Estes Method, I kept feeling, I'm going to tell you something real quick before we call Dennis. I kept feeling like something was walking like around that coffee table in front of me. I kept having this weird, awful feeling.
You weren't moving right before I shook you, right?
No.
It sounded like somebody coming in the door.
No, I didn't move. You can watch me on the camera upstairs.
Do you prefer talking to Connor? What the hell? Somebody just moved down there. What the hell? Somebody just moved down there. I think somebody's in here.
I take it you're not here at the sister's house.
No, I'm not.
We were in the middle of the Estes Method and India just heard somebody come in the house.
No, not me. And it actually has a motion light in the front that would have turned on had somebody come in through the front.
That's right, the light would go off. It's not even on.
Yeah, so there's no motion light on out there.
Okay, well, never mind. Well, thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, cool.
We'll figure out what's going on now. Thank you. We're just trying to make sure.
You got a friend in there.
All right, I guess so. We'll talk to you later here.
All right, see ya.
Bye. Okay, nobody's
I mean,
in.
I don't know if that was what I heard or not, but it was just a loud noise that sounded like somebody coming in.
Well, we won't know until we watch back this audio on the cameras, and hopefully the cameras, one of these 3 cameras, the one upstairs, yours or mine, caught that audio. You made me jump though, for real. Hello? I'm coming upstairs to grab the camera. All right, so I just picked up this camera after India scared the crap out of me. And now we're gonna take a quick break real quick here before we walk through the sister's house with Ghost Tube Vox. We're gonna see if we can hear or even talk to somebody that India might have heard opening the door, if that's what she heard. So. All right, so right now we just got done with about a 5-minute break. India stopped me while I was doing the Estes Method because she thought she heard a noise, and we have no idea what that was still at this moment. It definitely wasn't Dennis coming in here. So right now we're gonna walk through the sister's house with Ghost Tube Vox to see if we can communicate or hear any of the sisters' voices or any spirits that could be in this house.
I also bought a trigger object with me, so I have a rosary that I got from an antique shop. I think it's from the 1920s. So I'm going to see if this will work as a trigger object.
All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm turning on Ghost Tube Vox right now. Hello? And turn off the white noise.
Are there any nuns here still?
Let's go upstairs.
Sisters, if any of you are still here, I brought you a gift. I have a rosary. If any of you would like to have it, you can come take it, or just tell me what your name is.
You never know.
You can have it. It's very pretty. It's got red beads.
Who stayed in this room? My name's Connor and this is India. What's yours?
Whose room is this one?
What?
Hello? Who's this on the wall? I put some white noise back in. I think it's not. Why are people scared to stay in this room?
At the start of
Reverend.
Reverend, I
It
heard
just
that.
said Reverend, India.
the news,
But they don't call themselves Reverend here, I don't think.
Whose room is this, and who put the makeup all over the floor? Would you like my rosary?
Leaders. Eliminate. I can run the lake.
Psychics.
Psychics. We're not psychics. We're not psychics, but we do
When they
try and talk to people who have passed on.
We hear that spirits are in the house in here. Is that true?
Smart.
So it's true?
and so
Is there any sisters that want to talk to us? Can you come through or make a noise? Where do you want us to go to communicate with you at?
Where are you? Which floor? Which floor are you on?
for sound.
Or direct.
Whose picture is this on the wall right here? Is this Wendy?
Can you hear our voices or no?
Ow!
Careful.
Just fell down the stairs.
Alright, we're gonna go down the basement, be careful. It's cool down here, do you like it down here? Because it's out of the hot weather?
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, that's creepy.
that was a little kid that said okay, right?
Yeah. How old are you?
This is a new.
There's a little kid again.
Yeah, it was.
What's your name? I'm not sure what it said.